Right, hi and welcome back to the channel. Well, just ready to set off, and this is the last time you're going to see the CL quite like this. It's already changed very subtly. I wonder if you can tell the difference, because I've done the first part of my fitting of bits to it, and it's this. Yes, the adjustable brake lever. So there it is. I've got it in the closest position. This is the original Honda one, an original Honda make, I mean, rather than a accessory part. So I'll see you down the road. We're going to test this out and see what difference just such a simple thing makes. I think it's going to be quite a difference actually. So let's get down the road. Yes, welcome back to the channel again, and you join me on a dry day. A very, very rare thing, and this will be the first time I ever use this brake lever. Wow. Yeah, that is literally the first time I've used it. Oh, what a difference that is. I know it's only a small thing, but the controls to a bike just make so much difference, don't they? Even a subtle modification like that. It was always a stretch for me, the brake lever on this bike. I noticed it immediately when I test rode the demo bike, because it doesn't come as standard with adjustable levers. So, yeah, what a difference. It's just a pleasure to use. It's how it should be. Superb. So that is definitely 10 out of 10. Yes, because I have started my accessory fitting program to the little CL. Made a video of the story behind that. So if you haven't seen that yet, I won't delve into that video and spoil it, but the story's there. But it's a thing I like to do actually, rather than buy the accessories up front when I first have a bike. Whether it's new or second hand, going out and buying all the accessories that I think I'm going to need. I always wait, ride the bike as is for a bit, and make certain that first I'm actually going to need those accessories, like what I actually want. And secondly, it sort of gives a little perk up in your interest in the bike down the road. If you use it for a while and it's become you become used to it, and I wouldn't say mundane, but you've got used to it. It's nice to have something to add to it, just to give it another feel again, freshen it up. Just gives you psychologically a bit of a freshen up with the bike, doesn't it? Yeah, so even if I bought a second-hand bike and I think, ooh, I definitely want one of those on that, I always wait a little bit and see how I get on as it is. But I tell you what, this brake lever, tiny thing, but it just makes it so much more comfortable to use. I can just two-finger dab on the front brake now so comfortably. Fantastic. Well, as I said, I don't know how many more good days are going to be left. I had a text this morning from one of my mates who I'm going to see today, and he said, "You coming out today?" Because, it's all wetty and I've just cleaned the bike. Yeah, he said, "You're coming out today because it's going to be snowing next week." So I thought, great. Yeah, I think it is. I think there's apparently in the weather forecast it's going to take a real turn for the colder very, very soon. And having said that, at the moment it's unseasonably mild at the moment for November in these parts. It really is. It doesn't mean it's not cold though. It's still got a nip in the air, there is. Well, what have I been doing? Well, apart from buying bits for the CL, there's another video coming up very soon on that. cleaning component that I spoke about, but I want to thoroughly test that before I give a definitive decision on that. I just want to be able to video it in real time, as it were, in a real situation, rather than making one up to use it. I want it to actually use it in anger properly. So that video will be coming up really soon. But I've also, with the weather the way it's been, I've had some time to watch some more videos from other YouTubers, other vloggers, as I'm sure you do too. People have asked me which ones I watch, and a few people mention that to me, talk about that, especially subscribers that I've met in person. As you know, the All Year Motorcyclist is a chap that I watch religiously with his mutters. I just find him very relaxing, and got very used to him really. He's like he's part of the family almost, as much as an online presence can be, but you know what I mean. I don't mean literally. He doesn't come round for a cup of or anything. He lives 200 miles away, I think, but yeah, he's like a sort of an online mate almost, so it feels that way, and that's the beauty of YouTube, isn't it, really? It's like an online friend. And of course, I say it's always best never to meet your heroes, is an old thing with they talk about celebrities and never meet them in the flesh. Not that I'm a celebrity, I'm not saying that at all, that's not my point, but they always say never meet them in the flesh, because they won't be the same as you think they are when you watch them on the TV. That used to be them, and the YouTube is sort of equivalent of that now, isn't it? And, but I think if I met the All Year Motorcyclist, he would be exactly the same as he's online. In fact, I think that's probably what makes a good YouTuber, isn't it? Being yourself, probably. So many people come across as I'll be honest, I've watched some channels and I just can't get on with them. I can't gel with them, because I think they're sort of performing, if you know what I mean. They're not really themselves. So I do try to be myself as much as possible. What you hear and what you see is basically what you get with me, I think. I try not to be any different on the YouTube videos as I do often. Now what's happening here? I remember that corner. Oh yeah, they've cleaned the road. They've clearly been asked to clean the road up, because this was getting in a right mess. So well done. And that's what used to be the Nautical William, just a better view of it there. You can see how big that place was in its time. And I did that story, and quite a few people commented on that. Thanks for your comments. Including one chap who said he used to be in bands himself, so he knows. He's also shared the stage with some odd situations and knew what it was like. So yeah, I might do some more stories from my past in the future. I'll see how I get on with that one. I tell you what, this sun is absolutely fantastic. It really is. I'm not even cold. It's amazing. I've actually put my summer trousers on. I've got my jeans on, rather than my old leather trousers. Now, of course, this week's been the NEC show week, and I had planned on going there on Wednesday. And you know what happened to the best laid plans? Because the stuff that I'd ordered for my bike turned up, of course, on Wednesday. It was I got the tracking information, and it was all coming over the lunchtime on Wednesday, so that knackered that up. So my only chance now probably is tomorrow. So I'm going to have to see if I can get up there on the Friday, which I think is the last day of the show. And I was also thinking about the money I'd spend on it. I mean, by the time the day's finished, I'm going to have spent £100 in fuel and parking and drinks and the ticket itself. And should I just spend that on the bike instead? When you're as tight as me, that's the way your mind thinks. But yeah, I was listening to another YouTuber this morning. I won't name him, but he likes to go off on poetical rants, or poetical bit. I think he's going to become his thing. He likes to use a lot of long words. He loves intricate language and long words. I think he does it to take the mick a bit, to be honest. I think he's sort of because a few people have probably slated him for it. I think he probably does it intentionally now. But I'm finding him increasingly difficult to listen to be honest, because if he is doing it intentionally to wind people up, then, well, he's not winding me up, but he is making it just boring to listen to be honest, because it's getting so ridiculously over the top. Oh, look at that view today. Wow. It's so clear. Beautiful. What a day it is. Yeah, so I'm falling out of love with that chap, to be honest. Well, oh, what's this guy doing? He seems to be veering into the middle of the road there. What on earth is he doing? Just look at him. Oh, he's turning off the road there. I just wondered what he was playing at then. Yeah, I'm sort of getting a little bit bored with listening to that. I'll still keep on clicking on his videos and supporting them, but amateur poetry time isn't my thing, I'm afraid. Especially when some of the long words he uses, he's obviously googled what they mean. And I think they're a little bit out of place, to be honest, at times, but there you go. So yeah, some exciting times ahead. Of course, the YouTubers, if you're not the all-year motorcyclist and you don't ride all year round in whatever confronts you, then you have to make a bit of a decision. It's funny actually, just going on that, the way I said decision there. That's another thing with trying to do this, with trying to vlog, is the cheek pads of the helmet squash your face together. But you're only really aware of that when you try and speak as you're riding. So I know it sounds like an excuse, but sometimes I bite my lips and bite my cheeks because I'm trying to speak while my cheeks have been pressed together, and it's why you mispronounce some words sometimes. It's the things I have to go through. But look at that, autumn really is here. Beautiful, the colours of the trees. Let's have a little scan round there for you. Look at that, just look at that. While still keeping my eyes on the road. Really is a beautiful time of year when the sun comes out. I mean, look at that there, those firs. Stunning. And I do appreciate, so lucky to live in such a lovely place. Which takes me to another YouTuber, Freddie Dobbs. And Monica, who I do listen to. Again, that's somebody I can I enjoy the company of, to be honest, even though oh, what we got here? We've got a deer. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Come on, move, otherwise you're going to get flattened. There he goes. Good job I wasn't doing 70 miles an hour then, wasn't it? But yeah, those deers. Yeah, Freddie Dobbs, I'll stick to the point. He's moved back to London, and I tell you what, he's had his bike stolen, and well, no, attempted break-in on his bike and everything. And I did leave a comment actually saying that I could not live in a big city. I'd rather live in a tent in a field. That was my comment, and I was feeling a bit moody at the time. I think I wasn't in the best mood, but yeah, that's how I feel about cities. Just cannot handle them. Right, and I might do a little bit to tack on the way back, but at the moment I'm going to see who's all the Christmas decorations are out. See who's here. Oh, Steve's here by the look of it. I think he's the first and only one so far. So that's all from me. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you next time, if not in a few minutes. Hello, mate. How are you? Yeah, it's been up and down. I've had some times with it, mate, but it is feeling a bit better at the touch wood at the moment.
Because of this accident, right?
Yeah.